Welcome and hi to Sir Tengku Nasril. We are from Group 2 of KAM1102D. We are going to present and explain our topic, which is rules of law, and we also provide an example according to rules of law in the context of Malaysia. First of all, my name is Nur Rahwani binti Musa. My matrix number is 2023685534.
My name is Nur Adriana Shamimi binti Muhammad Fuad. My matrix number is 2023624412.
My name is Bibi Dialambra binti Johar. My matrix number is 2023480646.
My name is Nur Urdina Amani binti Ahmad Termizi. My matrix number is 2023685372.
Our topic is rule of law. Provide an example in the context of Malaysia. We will explain about the introduction, the separation of power, the equality before the law, the accountability of the law, and the conclusion. What is rule of law? According to Newcomb, the rule of law is the foundation for healthy communities of justice, opportunity, and peace. It refers to the principle that all individuals and institutions are accountable under the law. It is also ensures equality and justice for citizens. This means citizens have their rights to various fundamental freedom and protection, such as freedom to speech.
Separations of power. The division of national institutions into three parts is better known as the principle of separation of powers. Malaysia practices a parliamentary democratic system with constitutional monarchy. In practicing a democratic system through the federal constitution, Malaysia divides the power of government into three branches or institutions, which is executive, legislative, and judicial. Executive branch. In the federal government, the executive consists of the Council of Rulers, the Yang di-Pertuan Agong YDPA, the Prime Minister, the Cabinet, and also civil service. For the Council of Rulers, it consists of 9 rulers and 4 state governors for states that do not have a ruler. One of the roles is to approve laws that related to privilege, position, dignity, and greatness of the rulers. Next, under the Constitution, Yang di-Pertuan Agong YDPA is the head of state for the Federation. Under Article 153 of the Constitution, the YDPA is responsible for protecting the special position of the Malays and the indigenous people of Sabah and Sarawak, as well as the legitimate interests of other communities. Other than that, the Prime Minister is the head of government. He was appointed by YDPA. Usually, the Prime Minister is the leader of political parties that hold the majority of seats in Dewan Rakyat. For a cabinet, the cabinet is made up of ministers and is the highest political body in the federation. The minister carry out and control the functions of the ministries that govern the country. Furthermore, Malaysian public services include police forces, army forces, and education services. It also includes civil servants, such as those who serve the ministries and also the federal and state governments. Legislative branch. Parliament is the legislative body for the federal government based on Westminster system, and it makes laws that can be enforced across the country. The legislature is also responsible for approving budget and monitoring executive branch activities. Parliament is a bicameral legislature comprising a lower house called the House of Representatives Dewan Rakyat and upper house known as the Senate Dewan Negara. His Majesty the King Yang di-Pertuan Agong is also a part of Parliament. Judicial branch. The judicial power was separated from the executive power in Malaysia to ensure an independent and impartial judiciary that can uphold the rule of law and provide a check on the executive branch. The judiciary consists of judges in the federal courts. The highest courts in the nation is the federal court, which is followed by the Court of Appeal and also the High Court.
Equality before the law. Equality before the law means that all human beings have the right to be treated equally before the law. They are also entitled to equal protection of the law, which means all people have the right to be treated fairly and not to be discriminated against because of their races, of their colors, gender, religions, political beliefs, status, and more. All citizens are entitled to be treated fairly as being of equal value and given equally considerations when it comes to benefits, opportunity, and punishment. It is to ensure that every person receives the same legal rights and treatment in judicial and governmental processes. In the context of Malaysia, equality before the law and equal protection is ensured in Article 8(1) of Federal Constitution. This article provides that all persons are equal before the law and entitled to equal protections. To give an appropriate example, gender discriminations happens when women are treated as less important than men in the workplace. Some cases in the workplace do not allow women to work in their company, and they only allow men to work in their company because they thought that men were more intelligent and talented than women. It also can cause work discriminations, which is illegal in Malaysia.
So for my part is accountability of the law. So what is the meaning of accountability of the law? It refers to norms, processes, structures that hold population and public officials legally responsible for their actions and that impose sanctions if they violate the law. For the example, in the context of Malaysia is relation between accountability and elections. So election is the formal process on selecting or of accepting and rejecting a political proposition by voting during election process. It is significant to vote for the right person to govern the country. All Malaysians from age 21 and above are accountable to carry out their responsibility as a Malaysians who is eligible enough to vote. People's votes are very crucial because it is to ensure that the right and the best leader will be chosen well. Next is relation between accountability and auditing. Auditing is a form of check and balance process which is important to determine whether a monetary transaction of an institution is running well. The Constitution and the National Audit Act provide certain powers to increase the level of auditing and further on the level of accountability, especially in public sector. The Auditor General forms an important function in the process of national accountability. In performing his functions to audit, his roles are to ensure all forms of protective means to assets and public property, maintain all accounts and records, give views on the national monetary statement and government agencies, inspect comprehensively all the economic methods at the level of efficiency of particular program, and report to the Parliament and relevant management team.
The rule of law in Malaysia, with its emphasis on accountability and justice, plays a vital role in safeguarding individual rights and ensuring the government legal system operates fairly.